How's everybody doing in YouTube land today? I hope you're all doing well. Today, I got another review for you. This time, it's from Generic Tactical. It is the Generic Tactical Dragon Egg Backpack. Okay, so anybody who's ever, if you watched my video a couple days ago, I did the top performance gear Dragon Egg. If you watched a couple of videos of mine from maybe 2 years ago now, 3 even, we have the direct action Dragon Egg, which is really what this is inspired from. So today, we're going to look at basically another knockoff of the direct action Dragon Egg, in particular the direct action Dragon Egg Mark 1. The Mark 1 has the zipper pockets here, just like as you can see here. And so, let's have some fun with this. And again, if you're familiar with the direct action Dragon Egg, if you like the direct action Dragon Egg, you'll like this. If you don't, you're not going to like this. If you're not familiar with direct action, here's the deal. Direct action is a Polish company, but they have their own, U.S. distribution and everything. And one of their popular models is the Dragon Egg. Now, the Dragon Egg on eBay, I'm sorry, not eBay, on Amazon, you can buy for like a total of $139.99. Let's just call it $140. This Chinese knockoff in Tropicam, which is a darker version of Multicam from Cry Precision, cost me like $100. Okay, so let's look at what you get for $100, what's good about this, and what's bad. First, I got this for my wife in July, maybe June even, somewhere in the summer 2018. So we've had this for like 6 months now. And surprisingly, it has held up very well. Unlike the top performance gear Dragon Egg, which had problems with the band and stuff from the moment I got out of the box, this hasn't had those problems. In fact, everything's held up well, for the most part. So here's the deal. This is actually, if I remember correctly, 1000 denier nylon. It is not polyester, okay? Which is pretty cool. You got the authentic, real deal paracord here. It is 25 liters, just like all the other Dragon Egg backpacks. And like all the other Dragon Egg backpacks, it has the same layout, sunglass pocket here. You have the admin pocket, which is really far down here. This one mesh pocket, which I don't like. Never did like having the pocket down here. You still got, like, a cell phone. I put my multi-tools in these pockets. A magazine, whatever you want in these bigger pockets. You got your pins, all this here. Nothing revolutionary. It's pretty standard on what you would see on a lot of your backpacks, including this lanyard. Nothing special there. Take a moment to zip that up. Okay. You look here, again, you have a sleeve here that you can put a hydration pocket in, some documents, whatever you like. You have the large mesh in here. Again, pretty much standard fare for nowadays. Oh, and I should mention, you do have the hook right here. So if you want to put a water bladder, you could have a water bladder here, and actually, a water bladder back here too. So you'd have 2 water bladders, if you're interested in that. Okay, take a moment. One thing to mention about this backpack, the zippers on this are a little rough. That's one of the cons. Notice how I'm having to tug and everything, whereas if I take the TPG zippers, look how smooth that is. Really smooth, right? That's one thing I love about this, the zippers. Even if it's cheap, generic, made in China zippers, they smooth and they work well. These zippers don't fail. They haven't failed or anything, but they're a little rough. And let's look at another thing. So, well, I'm sorry. Before I get into all that, let's keep going. All right, so you have this generic version of the combat vent system, which works, but it's not as good as the actual real CVS. This real CVS actually has like waves inside of it to help even provide more circulation and more support. This is just a flat piece of foam. But hey, it works. You have back here a pocket here for your 13-inch computer, which I use a MacBook. Works fine for it. You got your hook for your bladder, and you can put documents and stuff here. Like all Dragon Egg backpacks, you have these straps here with the buckles. And you're probably going to find it's actually a little short. If you were to try to take a sleeping bag and some bigger jackets and coats like I have in the past, you might find these to be a little short. And unfortunately, they don't disconnect. The only way to remove this is to just simply, you're going to have to like cut it off right here. But hey, if you want something already integrated with no additional cost, this has it. Okay, so you know, I mentioned about the zippers, and let's go ahead and, oh yeah, you got the paracord handle with the buckles, all this good stuff. Really standard fare. If you ever, like, if you're a YouTube viewer and you're ever interested in these type of EDC backpacks and stuff, what I'm showing you is kind of standard fare. But it's the Dragon Egg. It's been out for a few years now. There's a lot of reviews. So I'm not going to have to really go too much more, except for these daisy links. These are kind of cool. Makes this backpack really nice. So let's look at the pros, okay? Like I said, the nylon's holding up very well. Out of the box, everything was just fine, which was really cool. One deficiency, and again, this is what happens when you buy from a generic tactical on eBay, is check this out. Let's see if I can do this justice. Alright. Okay, so see the gap right there? What happens with that gap is this paracord has a tendency to fall out. So what you got to do is, yeah, like I either A, keep some extra paracord, or in this case, look for it. Unfortunately, I haven't had to actually replace the paracord. I found all the original. But yeah, sometimes it will come out from there. And so if you got a multi-tool or something, you might want to try to close that, right? But what I did as a solution was, where's it at? On one of these, I actually ran some paracord on one of the zippers through this hole here. It's supposed to be like a lock, and that kept it in place. Okay, so another con, but that's minor. But you know, again, I don't know how the consistency of this, if all the other backpacks would be like that, or is it just this particular one. Now after about 6 months of use, you can see like how it's coming a little unthreaded here. I should mention that this is actually a stitch. Unlike the TPG version where it has no stitching, this actually has some stitching here, just like the original Dragon Egg does, which is good news. But you can see here where some of the nylon's coming, right here, like a little shredded, coming undone. So you know, I don't know how far it will go. I would just take a cigarette lighter and burn it off. But this is the problem I did have with the original Dragon Egg, and one of the reasons I didn't like it. I thought it was kind of like not a good thing to be paying $100, and at the time, what, $50 for this? No, $130, whatever I paid for it, $100 plus, let's just say, and having this stuff like this. Granted, this is the knockoff version, so okay, you get what you pay for, but with the original, anyway, it's the same problem. But it's a con, just something for you to know. Alright, I think really basically that's all I have to say. My wife, just so you know, she carries about 20 pounds in this. She takes it to her art, she uses for carrying her art supplies. She'll carry about a 10-pound mud brick, maybe 15-pound, and the rest is just miscellaneous art supplies like knives and stuff like that. And she likes it. She likes it a lot. It's good for her. She has some shoulder pain. She thinks these are comfortable. She likes how this helps her back, which I go on with the support from this and these like pads. It gives her a comfortable carry. So that's it. If you have any questions, comments, and or concerns, please let me know. And as always, until next time, out.